you know, I said a couple of videos ago that, I'm gonna stop trying to convince you guys that Gillian and that Gillian Robertson is a good fighter. I said I was gonna. No, actually, let me correct that. I said I was gonna stop trying to convince you guys that Montana De La Rosa is one of the best flyweights. In the division, and the same goes for Gillian Robertson. I'm gonna stop trying to force you guys or convince you guys how good of a fighter that Gillian Robertson is. But tomorrow night we're gonna see it, guys. We're definitely gonna see it. And this actually really surprised me was that, for one, Gillian Robertson come in weighing 2 pounds more than Courtney Casey. Now, that surprised me that Courtney Casey, for one, had to use the ring, the whatever you call the circle thing that you have to get in when you get naked. That she had to get in that, but when they read her weight, it was 123.5. So for me, I was like, why did she need that if she was a whole 2.5 pounds underweight? She was a whole 2.5 pounds underweight, but she needed the circle thing, the ring, whatever you call it. So that was kind of surprising for me too. And then Gillian Robertson coming in at 126 pounds, which means that she comes in a little heavier than Courtney Casey. And then during the face-off, I thought Courtney Casey would be, marginally bigger than Gillian Robertson, and she's not. She's no bigger than Gillian than Sarah Frodo was. She's a little taller than Gillian, but that's really about it. Like, it doesn't look like Courtney Casey is towering over Gillian Robertson, so a little size discrepancy there, but it's not, that's not enough size that Gillian can't overcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a huge size difference with Macy Barber, but it was the thickness. Like, Gillian's a thinner, smaller flyweight versus Macy Barber is like borderline bantamweight when she's fighting at 125 pounds. So it's crazy. Like, the size difference is not something that Gillian can overcome. Emily Whitmire was, well, not Emily Whitmire, but Veronica Macedo was bigger than Gillian. Sarah Frodo was definitely bigger than Gillian Robertson. But like I said, it doesn't look like, I was a little worried about the size, just like I was worried about the size in the Macy Barber fight. But this fight, look at them, guys. They don't look like there's a huge size difference. Casey is obviously bigger, but she's not a whole lot bigger than Gillian. And it looks like Courtney Casey had a bad weight cut. She looks like she may have cut too much weight. You know what I'm saying? Because she came in, she was very shaky looking, and then she weighed in at 120. She had the ring, and then she weighed at 123.5 pounds. That worries me a little bit. Like, is Courtney Casey, does she have a bad weight cut? Is Courtney Casey having trouble making 125 pounds? Has her discipline slipped because she doesn't have to cut that extra 10 pounds, and she had to hurry and make sure that she got to that 125 pound limit? That worries me because, Gillian Robertson, I can guarantee, I've talked to Gillian, guys. Gillian is ready to fight. And she's going to drag Courtney Casey into those type of waters, man. And if Courtney Casey had a bad weight cut, when you get to the middle of round 2 in a fight with Gillian Robertson, where you rolling around on the ground defending off chokes and whatever, she's going to feel that, especially third round. When Gillian takes her down and holds her down and dominates her positionally on the ground, throwing elbows, slicing Courtney Casey up with elbows, it's going to be tough for Courtney Casey, man. I don't know, especially if she had a bad weight cut. But we know, guys, Gillian Robertson comes into... Now, we do know that Gillian Robertson did come into the Macy Barber fight with injuries, but she's injury-free this time. She's injury-free. She's 100% healthy. She's ready to go, guys. And she said her weight cut was the best weight cut she's ever had. So, let's go. Let's go, Savage. Guys, if Gillian Robertson wins this fight, I don't want to hear nothing else. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Drop those comments in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit that dislike button. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And I'm out.